Здравейте, братачки, аз съм Вената и добре дошли в едно много така спонтанно видео. Буквално пред малко час тръгвам, даже виждате в момента е тъмно, реших даже така го оставя, защото е сексава някаква, не знам. И разбрах, че има нов рекорд, нов световен рекорд в Майнкрафт. Само, че по-скоро май този рекорд се водил за реал тайм, защото предния беше някакъв, който супер много паузираше, който го играеше. Това всъщност е Илумина. И да, реших да го гледаме заедно. Така че, праскайте лайк, абонирайте се и ще направим реакция, нещо, което не съм правил много отдавна. Така че, атака. Ще го слушаме какво ще обяснява, защото тук в началото каза, че да обясни всъщност, нали, какво е имало напред под това за реал тайма, доколкото разбрах е това, но сега ще видим. Добре, има кораб. Така ще как са те с някакви супер странни светове, човек и успяват. Има кораб. Ало?
It's a bit complicated to explain. I barely know how it works. It was found by a speedrunner named Tik Tok, and right here I actually kind of fumble a bit. I was trying to change my FOV, but I accidentally went to my resource packs, and I was like, I got a bit confused there of what was going on, a bit disoriented, but it's alright. So I'm doing mapless treasure, and by looking around here with my F3, like I said, it's a bit, I can't really explain it that much, and I don't really have time to, but...
Братче... Какво става, бе? Те всеки път се намират някакви супер нови неща. Сега, без да намира мап, намира честа, в който има всичко, което му трябва. Има 3 диаманта, с които, поне според мене, аз бих си направил кирка. Има 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 айрон. Има някаква храна, има и злато. От бетон е.
Basically, you can find videos on it. I just look around with my F3 a bit and I determine that the mapless treasure was there, so that's pretty cool. I actually recently learned this, so the fact that I was able to implement this in a run like this is pretty cool. And I see lava right there, so I'm kind of freaking out because this enter is going to be insane.
Даже му трябва кораба.
I do run into a problem,
and
това е скандално. You know, these trees are pretty far away. They're not on the island with the lava, so we're actually going to be losing.
Да, това го забави. Наистина, забави го. Ако имаше дървета на острова, това ще е още по-бързо и скандално. Кога ще да влезе? Под втората минута, може би. Ако... Не, под втората няма. Зависи колко бързо.
Honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, you know, I've been having a lot of fun using F3 with the new strats like mapless treasures, so... You know, it's... I'm kind of, you know, ruining my brand a bit, but it's okay. You can see all the stuff I'm making here. I think I made all the correct stuff. I didn't really know what to do with my gold at this point, so, you know, just kind of kept it. And I need flint, so my solution to getting flint is to make a oak pressure plate.
Това беше другата ново. Това не съм обръщал внимание някой да го ползва. С pressure plate.
I actually do get rolled on flint here, but... It happens, you know.
Не му ли се падна преди малко?
Everything about the run can't be lucky.
Не, сторило ми се.
You know, this enter's not terrible. It's not like the fastest
втората минута...
nether entry, you know.
Преди третата ще
влезе. People have ever seen, but it's decent.
Нещо не фейлне.
Not terrible.
Ма не би трябвало, май.
This lava, the fact that this lava spawn here is really weird. Like, this is a weird spot for lava to spawn. This rarely happens. I'm just... happy there was lava here, oh my gosh. Alright, we're entering the nether, and I think this is a thing a lot of people know if you follow speedruns, but...
Всичките те с F3-та и тем подобни малко поне на мен ми развалиха кефа от това. Когато започне да става такъв тип за някакви игри, почва това мен да ме дразни.
Right now I'm using my F3 to see if I can find a bastion. I lower my FOV to see entities in a very specific spot so that I know where the bastion is, like it's where I'm looking. It's a bit more complicated than that, but again, you can find videos on this stuff. And yeah, I see the fortress. I know the bastion is this way, and I see a fortress this way. So I'm like, okay, this seed can be very good. And since I see the fortress first, I'm a runner who likes doing fortress first. Like, I don't want to force going to the bastion first. I want to go to the fortress if it's if I know it.
Всъщност, да, ако може да се справите във Фортреса първо, що да се бавите да намерите първо Bastion?
It's the fastest way, and clearly, you know, I don't see the Bastion yet. I see the Fortress. I think it's clearly the best if I do Fortress first. So that's what I'm going for over here. Do some epic gamer movements, you know, as it is, and then yeah, just running around here. Got some blazes. Oh, this says I get 2 gold, so I can make a gold helmet, which is nice if I want to. I have that extra option of being safe in a bastion, so piglins, you know, don't mess with me or anything. And you see, I'm getting some nice blazes here. I got like 4 blazes already, so I think, or got 2 blaze rods, 2 out of 4, or something like that.
Как бе, Зед, didn't I?
They drop a rod. I'm at 3, I'm pretty sure. There's 2 blaze spawners here. So I go to this one.
Явно аз съм пропуснал нещо.
And yeah, also I don't think I've said this, but I noticed the bastion right there, and I know it's a house.
Къде бе? Къде го видя Bastion, бе? Аз съм сляп.
You guys don't know how's
Не. What?
Like the best bastion there is. It's a crazy good bastion. And I already have the rods. I have 6 rods from killing that blaze. Crazy good bastion. And I already have the rods.
Спри.
I have 6 rods.
Кога ги взе, бе?
I don't even need to go to the second spawner. There's a blaze right here. You better believe it drops a 7th rod, because why wouldn't it? I don't even think I needed that, but I see housing here, and I can do a route called Manhunt Housing, which was made by Fyro. And this route is pretty dang good. Right here, you could argue I made a misplay, and I kind of agree. I make a gold helmet, but I really didn't need to do that. It's like, I feel like that strat's too safe. But whatever it happens, right there, I'm trying to figure out where to go, and I break that chest. All these piglins are mad at me because I broke that chest. They don't like that. So I go over here and do that. And yeah, this is the route where I gather a lot of pigs to go over here so I can get gold traded quicker. Because, you know, with gold, you can trade pearls, get all the stuff you need, obsidian, string for beds. So we have a lot of piglins to trade. This route's just OP. It's probably the single best bastion out there is. The fact that I got this in a run is very good, and it was so convenient. It was right next to the fortress. This run is super lucky. I'm not gonna say that, you know, this is all skill. Like, this category is stupid lucky, like stupidly luck based. So
wow,
it happens. And I think like I pretty much already got the stuff. I'm kind of like disoriented. Like, I'm on an insane pace. I'm like, I have pretty much everything I need by like 6 minutes. I'm kind of, you know, nervous. I'm not really playing super quickly. I'm just kind of like, what's going on? This run's too good. And yeah, make the portal here, because the chords, if you look at the chords, is like -200, -6. That's actually pretty decent chords for the stronghold, you know. And it's just kind of luck, you know, where the stronghold is. So it is where the stronghold can spawn. So it's like, that's all I care about. I only care about, like, the only thing I'm looking for is like, can the stronghold spawn here? If the answer is yes, I'll, you know, make my portal there. And then I'm gonna go up here. This is actually really unlucky. I spawned in a cave, and that's just like waste a lot of time because I have to mine up so many blocks, and it's just, this is a...
Последния, всъщност фактически световния рекорд, който е в момента, не е ли този, който просто човека, който го направи, отиде в Stronghold директно, или бъркам? Защото ако тук се беше случило също, това ще е скандално.
And just to talk a bit about the run, a bit the context of the run. So I said this was the real-time world record. That pretty much means like real lifetime. So if you put this run up against any other run currently, like side by side, real time, like real lifetime, it'll be faster than any other run. It's not the fastest leaderboard time because the leaderboard goes by in-game time, and that's time actually spent in the game because the world record paused a lot. So that's why you see, if you go on the leaderboard, the real time is much longer than the in-game time. So yeah, that's why this is the real-time world record. So if you're a bit confused on that, but you know, it's a pretty good, even though I didn't get the in-game time world record.
Това наистина за паузирането според мен е малко странно, каза той докато паузира видеото, защото така, нали, предния рекорд човека се смяташе някакви неща и ти не спираш да играеш, ти просто паузираш играта но ти продължаваш да мислиш над играта, което нали, е малко странно. В смисъл, ти все още се бориш да стигнеш до там. Така че това за паузирането според мен не трябва да е така, но...
I'm still happy about the real time because it's kind of a cool flex regardless. You know, I'll take it. But I see the stronghold right here and I'm freaking out. In the call, I actually tell them to deafen me so I don't have to like hear them in the call just so I can focus a little bit more. So that was a good play by me. And yeah, so this stronghold was actually insane. That's a dead end and there's like nothing to the right. So I go to the left and it's so linear. Like I just go down this like straight path and then, yeah, you're gonna see in a second. Bam. There it is. Crazy nav. I mean, it's honestly just luck, but crazy nav. Let's just say a crazy nav in the end. Fast as anyone's ever been in the end by like 40 to 50 seconds or something crazy like that. I'm on the fastest pace anyone's ever been. Of course, I'm pretty dang nervous. Honestly, I'm pretty good at controlling my nerves. You know, I've been in this scenario many times. I've been on record paces. You know, it's still, it doesn't really get too much easier, but you know, it's I don't know how to explain it, you know, but all you can do is just pray. And unfortunately, this is where this is where just everything goes bad because the dragon doesn't perch for, you can see, probably about like 3 minutes or so. Over 3 minutes, the dragon doesn't perch. And it's completely RNG. It's actually a 1 in 13 chance that the dragon perches instantly and you can do the 1 cycle with the beds. So the fact that that didn't happen is just, you know, it's obviously expected, but you know, it would have been sick. I would have had, I wouldn't say I would have killed this category, but this category would be, or that world record would be really, really hard to beat. So imagine if I got it.
Това наистина, ако се беше паднало това нещо, нали, да тръгне дракона толкова бързо. Woof. Woof.
You know, I'll take what you get. You know, I got the fastest ever end enter world record. I got the real time world record. I'm happy regardless. And yeah, but yeah, this seed was just insane. I was not expecting to get this at all. Like, obviously, this run is just like what could you say? Like, it's probably one of the luckiest seeds I've ever seen. But
Коя тръгва дракона?
This is hard to watch. Most of the crystals,
сигурно е било супер отвратително
like the bow and arrow, did get that, then the run would basically be like virtually unbeatable and it would just be like the best run ever. So if I got like sub 9 from this, it was very possible. I could have done a strategy called half bow where I bow most of the crystals like with a bow and arrow, and that actually causes the dragon to perch more. But I honestly...
Между другото, да, той за това време можеше да е щупил кристалите и вече да се продобие дракона. Наистина, това е скандално.
I don't really regret going for the, you know, 1 in 13 chance. Because if I did get that, then the run would basically be like virtually unbeatable and it would just be like the best run ever. So even though it didn't happen, I liked going for it. You could make an argument either way. If I did half bow, then it was pretty much like guaranteed a record almost, but you know what, you could argue either way, and I'm happy with what I did, like my decision, so it's not a big deal to me. But yeah, you can see bam, bam, bam. Pretty bad bed hits, honestly. My excuse is that I'm rusty, I don't practice.
10-50.
But yeah, that's it. And I'll let the reaction play out. Thanks for watching.
First NXX.
GG просто, не знам. Аз отдавна не съм правил спидрън. Не знам точно кога ще окача това видео, но тази събота може и да видите в канала на Пакта един интересен стрим, така че следете там също. Ще има спидрън, така че да. Не знам, надявам се това видео да ви е харесало. Реагирахме на новия световен рекорд, който също сте реал тайм. Ако ви е харесало видеото, праскайте лайк, абонирайте се и ще се видим в следващото видео. Чао, чао!